Money is something many people love and hate at the same time. Regardless of who you are, money problems seem to follow you throughout life. This naturally leads to the question, why do some people seem to attract endless wealth, while others struggle with money throughout their lives? In Conversations with God, Neale Donald Walsch posed similar questions and received profound answers through his dialogue with God. Welcome to the One Story channel. Today, we will explore Neale Donald Walsch's conversation with God about money, helping you understand its true meaning from a new perspective, break free from misconceptions about money, and achieve financial freedom. Why does it seem like there's never enough money? Neale first asked a question that had troubled him for years. Why does it seem like there's never enough money in my life? In response, God pointed out a common conflict many people have when it comes to money. On the one hand, we need money, but on the other, we view money as something unrighteous or even the root of all evil. This reveals a fundamental human misunderstanding about the nature of money. Deep down, many believe that money and noble work cannot coexist. As a result, those in noble professions like teachers, clergy, and researchers often earn modest incomes, while those in entertainment, like strippers and sports stars, earn a fortune. This distortion of values stems from a deep misunderstanding of money. Money is not evil, it's a tool. In the conversation, God explained that money itself is not evil, but merely a tool. The key lies in how we use it. Money's role is determined by our intentions, not by its mere existence. The real issue is how we perceive money and whether we can grasp its true nature. Many people separate money from God, thinking, God is good, money is bad, and thus the two should not mix. This mindset makes it difficult to possess both inner values and external wealth simultaneously. In fact, money does not corrupt our souls, unless we allow it to dominate our lives. How to break the cycle of financial lack. In his conversation with God, Neale talked about how money always seemed to be lacking in his life. Many people feel the same, that no matter how hard they try, money never seems to meet their needs. God explained that this sense of lack is not determined by the outside world but created by our inner world. People commonly believe there's never enough, whether it's money, time, or love, and this mentality of not enough continually manifests a reality of scarcity. To break this vicious cycle, we must first change our fundamental views on money. In the process of changing these thoughts, God suggested Neale try reversing the usual process of creation. Typically, creation starts with thought, then forms into words, and finally manifests through action. However, the fastest way to change our thoughts is to act first. For example, when you encounter a beggar, your first instinct might be to give money, but then rational thinking kicks in, telling you, I don't have enough myself. This hesitation causes an action. Thus, God suggested that next time Neale encounters a similar situation, he should act immediately, without allowing negative thoughts to stop him. This quick action will gradually help us change deeply ingrained negative views on money. Changing the core beliefs about money. God pointed out that there are two core beliefs we need to change. First, that money is bad. Second, that there is not enough money in the world. These thoughts have long influenced our lives, causing us to subconsciously reject money or even doubt whether we deserve to have wealth. God also noted that changing these beliefs won't be easy because they are deeply rooted in our minds, the result of long-term social, family, and cultural experiences. However, by consciously changing our actions and words, we can retrain our brains and gradually cultivate a more positive relationship with money. Neale also brought up the question of whether it's right to accept payment when doing God's work. This is a moral dilemma many face, especially those in religious or charitable work. If we accept money for doing good deeds, does it taint those actions, making them less pure? On this issue, God offered a refreshing perspective. He pointed out that money doesn't taint anything unless we give it that meaning. Accepting money as a form of compensation does not reduce the value of service. Rather, we should learn to appreciate and welcome the symbol of abundance. By recognizing the harmony between money and spiritual work, we can release unnecessary resistance to money and achieve richness in both spiritual and material aspects of life. Breaking mental chains to create a new reality. In the end, God summarized, "Thought is the key to creating reality, and changing thoughts is the foundation of changing reality." Financial lack is not the result of external conditions, but a reflection of our thoughts. To change our lives, we must first change our views on money and take action to prevent old, negative thoughts from stopping us from pursuing an abundant life. When we act and continuously express new thoughts through positive language, our brains will begin to accept these new patterns, ultimately forming new beliefs. This is the key to transforming our financial situation. Money is not the enemy, it is simply a tool. Through Conversations with God, Neale Donald Walsch shows how we can break free from false beliefs about money and achieve true financial freedom. As long as we change our thoughts, words, and actions, money will no longer symbolize lack, but become part of creating an abundant life. I hope today's discussion has inspired you to rethink the nature of money and help you move toward a more abundant and free life. If you enjoyed today's content, please remember to subscribe to our channel. More valuable conversations and discussions will be shared with you in the future. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.